What's up, guys? Welcome back to BlueClouds TV.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, so kind, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. And welcome back to BCM Sports, all Blue Clouds member family, and everyone out there watching this live on your own comfort zone. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back as usual, as I always say. And I'm your host, Nate Zion, alongside Stephen G. is here with me. The road to Wembley continues. We are live for Carabao Cup quarterfinals. Cardiff City versus Chelsea. Listen up, guys. So the pressure is on. It's on Enzo Maresca and the boys. We've seen in the media the statement made by Enzo Maresca. We know Enzo Maresca had wild outbursts after the Everton game. But tonight, he is rolling on dice. He's rolling the dice at this moment. He's resting the big guns at the team and in the team. No Palmer, no Enzo. No Palmer, no Reece James. Or what? Is that what we're going to see? No Palmer, no Reece James. Apparently, no Cucurella either. He picked up, I think, a double card, so he's suspended for today's game. Instead, we are looking at the future. We got Estêvão Williams, who might score a goal today for us if things goes on for the Blues. We've got Tyrique George too on the pitch. We've got massive opportunity to book our chance to the next spot in the semifinals against the only non-Premier League side after the Carabao Cup draw was made. Can the baby Blues handle the heats in Wales, or will Cardiff pull off a miracle? I want to hear from you. Drop your score prediction in the chat right now. Hit the like button and let's get these preview going. Also, let me hear you say, "Come on, you Blues!" Stick with us. Nizam is here, and we're gonna have fun. I just want to have fun with you guys. I want you guys. One thing before we move on, because it helps the algorithm. Push the like button right now if you're watching me. Don't forget, I know we are human beings, so we do forget when we say we're gonna do it. We do forget sometimes. So hit the like button right now. Hit it so you don't forget. Hit the like button. Stick with us. Zion, Stephen G. We'll be right back in just a second. Yep. Good evening and good afternoon once again, and welcome back to my humble platform, BCM Sports platform, created for everyone, no matter what your gender is. You're welcome to this platform. Only if you keep it respectful to the audience and everyone out there. Let's keep it respectful, love, and Let's get entertained and keep this going. Stephen G, guys, we will talk a little bit about what has happened a few days after the Everton game, and then even before the press conference for the Cardiff game. What was said, a little bit on it. I know. A lot of you watch me discuss this for over an hour on the Blue Lounge YouTube channel yesterday. So yeah, I will on my platform. We'll take just a little time and to express our feelings and opinion on the Enzo Maresca outburst, with saying things that is a bit related to the sporting directors or whoever the cap fit. I say let them wear it. So yeah, we'll talk about it a bit today, and also we'll look at the bigger picture, which is the big game. Enzo Maresca, boys, Young Blue will be facing Cardiff, also on fire. They are playing very, very well. Will Enzo Maresca's number of changes will it secure that? Oh, are we going to see a miracle? Are we going to see another, upset in today's Carabao Cup game? Time will tell. So yeah, before we get into it, let me welcome my only brother, Stephen G. Stephen, welcome back to the show and good evening to you, but good afternoon from Michigan.
Yeah, good to be back on the stream as always. How you doing, brother?
Doing wonderful, bro. I'm doing okay. I'm doing just took a nap. I have a little headache, Stephen. I don't know where it's coming from. It comes and goes. There are days that I can't. It's migraine. There are days that I can't handle it. It stays there all day. There are days that it doesn't come, and I don't know. I've had some MRI done. There's nothing in my brain. It doesn't show anything. I don't know.
Just one of those things, maybe from the amount you're on the computer, maybe.
Maybe, and then my eyes also. My eyes.
Yeah, it's probably from how much you have to do on the computer. It's probably.
Yeah, that's why I've been giving guys. That's why I've been staying away a little bit. I've not been doing all the time, but I still have to get back to the computer. Sometimes the lighting also, the lights in the room affects the brain, affects your
strong.
Yeah. If you don't know this, I'll tell you. Go and make a little research on the actors. They'll tell you the lighting on them while they're acting all the time creates a lot of headache. And I have a lot of them here. I have one here, one there, and then one up here to give me that balance. You get what I mean? They're all bright, but you got to turn it down to get that balance in here to make the video look nice, like a 4K looking. You guys like it, don't you? All right.
Just quickly, I know obviously we're focusing on tonight's game, but I just want to point out tomorrow there's Women's Champions League against Wolfsburg, and Hannah Hampton has travelled with the squad to Germany, so it looks like she's back.
Okay.
And she's also just won the FIFA Best Women's Goalkeeper as well.
But Olivia Payne hasn't done bad at all, right?
No, Olivia Payne's not done bad, but it's good to see Hannah back. But yeah, in terms of tonight, obviously Palmer's not travelling for the men's game and Kukre is suspended. So yeah, Hato would get minutes today, but it's got to be interesting to see how he sets up the defence tonight. I kind of hope that I hope that we see Sanchez, Gusto, Champong, Chalobah and Hato, personally, defensively. I don't know about you, but definitely want to see Josh there. I want to see a natural right back so that we don't need to see Tosin play with, say, Chalobah or Badiashile. And then obviously Hato would be the expected player to come in at left back.
I reckon we might see Tosin in there with a bit of experience. That's it. A bit of experience with what's a Champon. We're probably gonna see that. But it would be nice to see a natural left-footed player playing. But Cucurella is out, so definitely we're gonna see what's his name? Jerry Hato in that position, isn't it?
Yeah. But also I do want to point out that you're saying about a left-footed player. We've seen a Champon play left back, left centre back, right centre back, and right back, and he's used both feet. He's very comfortable using both feet. We saw that even last season where he got games in the Conference League. He would line up at left back, use his left foot, stuff like that. So if we need to, we could put him left centre back with, say, Chalobah right centre back. Personally, I would play Chalobah because I think he kind of needs a bit more game time. Like, yes, he's playing a lot, but he's been inconsistent at times. Like, he's been really good with Fofana, and then with, say, Tosin, both of them have looked equally as bad when they're a partnership. So I think I want to see Chalobah and Achampong as the centre-backs tonight, personally. But if Achampong starts at right back, then it is what it is. So long as we get the result and hopefully see Achampong get the start, then fine by me. But ideally, I don't want to see Tosin start.
Thank you very much. That is the voice of Stephen G. And I want to take at least about 2 minutes and go through your comments before we get things going. We look at the injury news. And like I said, Matt Cucurella is out of today's game due to suspension and all that. So, yeah, guys, stick with me and we'll get things going. All right, Cole Palmer. If you look at the comments here, Cole Palmer, big up to you too, Cole Palmer. And more from Cole Palmer here. Here he said, we must win tonight because I'm scared the sporting directors will sack Maresca if we lose. That is from Cole Palmer. I'm sure Chelsea will win this game. I believe so. Cole Palmer said, hope we win tonight so Maresca doesn't get the sack. I love the way people have that. Will I say admiration? Is admiration the right word? Of good feelings for Maresca this time, Enzo Maresca. I know he did not do the right thing by coming out and speaking out directly to the owners. But this is the only way that he can have his way. A little bit. At least someone has the balls to call them out. At least.
Pochettino kind of called them out a bit last season as well.
Yeah.
Not last season, sorry, 2 seasons ago.
Yeah. All right, so big up to Daniel Knight. Yeah, Daniel Knight in the building. Big up to Danny. Danny, big up to you. Daniel Knight and then Cole Palmer. Main guys in the building. And my only brother, Natalie also in here. He says, I agree, Cole Palmer. I agree to each other as the conversation also. Keep your guys, keep yourself engaged in the comment section below. If he played Tosin as center back, we will lose from Daniel Knight here. I blame the board if he plays Tosin Adebayo. Then big up to my friend here, my good friend here. He says hi to you too. I hope you're doing very well, man. I hope you're doing very well. Simbon Galatasaray. Big up to you, everyone joining us live. Nice new faces as usual. What's going on with you, my friend? It says Simbon says Galatasaray say, please, how can I help you, brother? How can I help you? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and be with us on the show. So yeah, wherever you're watching us from, my name is Nate Zion alongside. Thank you too, my friend. Thank you. Nice to have you on our show. I know you're probably a Galatasaray fan, aren't you? If you are, let me know how your team is doing so far in the Turkish league and how Victor Osimhen is coming along with you guys. I think it's off to the AFCON, right? If so, yeah. Okay. Now we're gonna roll the dice as Enzo Maresca is about to roll the dice also. Stephen, what's the latest report on injury news?
If I'm not mistaken, there's no new injuries. It's just Palmer's obviously being rested and Cucurella is suspended. Other than that, there doesn't seem to be anything new. So that's helpful because it means doesn't need to change as much.
I mean, that's a good thing if we don't have any new injuries.
Yeah, I've got an idea of a rough lineup, by the way, which I've got into a formation if you want.
Yeah, we can. You want to share it or you want?
Yeah, I can share it.
Okay. All right. It said Enzo Maresca is inviting unnecessary pressure onto himself. I agree. But let me tell you this, brother. Hopefully you can agree with me or you disagree. I understand if you disagree with me. What do you do? What do you do really to your mom or your dad? How if from January to December, Christmas is just that close, and you've been asking a mom or dad for a specific toy that you needed. You've been trying so hard, and now you get to a point that you'll be doing something for your dad, and you get to a point that dad wants you to do it. What do? You said that now you'll be crying in public. You want to do something that will get your dad's attention, wouldn't you? Or will get your mom's attention so they can provide that thing for you. You get what I'm saying? That is what Enzo Maresca doing. People can call it childish, or people can call it petulant or what. But yeah, it is true. At least sometimes we are adults, but we can behave kids sometimes to get what we want. That's how I believe. All right, Stephen G. Okay.
In this one, I will say I've just sort of chucked Guiu in there because João Pedro hasn't been that good. He also, I don't know if he's still carrying it, but we keep hearing that he's one of the players that's still carrying something since the Club World Cup. But yeah, we can change some of these. I just sort of chucked a rough thing in based on who's available, to be honest with you, whilst also trying to get players like Enzo Fernandes rest because he needs a rest as well.
Definitely.
But yeah, I mean, the defense, I've already told you what I hope to see. This is what it is. Sanchez, Gusto, Chalobah, Champong, and João Hato. Then I've gone Santos and Caicedo, so that you get Caicedo in for Enzo. I can't remember who played there the other day. Oh, Reece played there the other day. So Reece gets a rest in this lineup as well. In terms of the forward line, I think it's time Estêvão comes back in. I expect Boanote to play because Enzo will be getting rested and Palmer's not available. And he hasn't played, I believe, since the last Carabao Cup game. Boanote, I think, was his last game, which would have been Wolves. I think Garnacho on the left, okay, he wasn't that good at the weekend. He missed a few chances, but he's been a better option there than Gittins. Give Neto a rest because Neto's been playing every Premier League game. And then, like I said, I just sort of chucked Guy up there because the lap's obviously unavailable and João Pedro's not really been firing as much. And also, if he is carrying a knock, I'd rather just rest him and bring him off the bench if needed. But yeah, I think Guy kind of deserves a shot. He's a hard worker. He can definitely cause opposition problems. He's got a bit of pace about him as well. I feel like there's a physical element to his game as well that maybe we don't talk about too much. Okay, you don't see it all the time, but there's definitely an element of physicality to his game. But yeah, I just think for me, you got to play Gusto in this one unless you're going to go with a Champong at right back and then play, say, Badiashile, for example.
Would you say that he wouldn't worry about starting Tosin in this game? And I don't think Tosin has done enough to merit a chance in starting this game. I think that younger Champong hasn't put a foot wrong at all for the few games that he's played, and he deserves a shot. Do you agree with me?
I mean, you know my thoughts. I sort of said at the top of the show that I want to see a Champong start. I don't mind whether that's centre-back or right-back, but I'd rather it be right-back with Chalobah to avoid the Tosin element. But I wouldn't mind seeing a Champong right-back and then Gusto on the bench and put Badiashile in. So it would be this instead, if you just bear with me for 2 seconds.
Yeah.
And then I'll just scroll down slightly. There we go. Yeah. So you see what I mean with the slight change? So the slight change being a Champong moves to right back and then Badiashile in for Gusto. So you take him into left centre back instead, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does. It does. Do you want me to react to these comments over here to my brother here?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. Look, let me say this real quick. I understand the changes are way too much, but you have to, as a manager, you have to be able to trust on your bench. You get what I'm saying? As a manager, if you don't trust on your bench and you don't give them chance, you're gonna create. If you have a big squad as Chelsea has, you're gonna create so much. I'll say, would I say either disharmony or maybe some players not being happy. I wouldn't say that's the main reason, but if you look at some of the players there, they definitely deserve game time. Players like Hato deserve game time.
Hato hasn't played since the Carabao game where he had an absolute stinker, and that was about 5-6 weeks ago, I think I read.
Yeah.
So you're talking over a month now.
He hasn't played a game, and he's been paid every day. every week to be part of the squad. He has to play a game. You get what I'm saying? Andrey Santos, we have to give some rest to some of these players. Enzo Fernandez, he looked knackered in the last 2 games that we played. The last game he was good. The last 2 games where we lost, or did we lose or draw? He looks invisible. And also Reece James, he's been playing 90 minutes, 3 games in a row. That's also very hefty on him. You know, Reece James, when he gets injured, he goes for a long period of time. Tell me that. Don't you think the Enzo Maresca have to rest these players for a championship team? Tell me it doesn't need to rest the players. I know sometimes it distracts the harmony. Chelsea's a big team, that a big club. That's why we got a big squad. Some of them need to get game time. I understand you disagree with me, but I'm trying to make a point on why some of these players need to be rested. You get what I'm saying? I'm trying to make sense over here on why definitely Enzo Maresca have to rest some of these players. Cucurella has been playing. If I'm sure he would have been playing today's game if he's not he wasn't suspended. But yet sometimes things happen for a reason. Cucu need rest for the young Ajax boy that we spend money on to come in, also get game time. They are good players. They all need experience. And how would they get experience? They have to get game time. Remember, we all ask when sometimes, especially here in America, when you go to company, they'll ask of your experience. But if you give that child, if you don't give that child experience in your company, where is he going to get that experience to be able to work for you? That's what we need right now. They're going to make mistakes, but I hope that the mistakes doesn't become too much. And they learn from their peers. They learn from who they're playing alongside with. I'm sure Hacho will learn a little bit more from Chalobah, who's been around for quite a while now. And what's his name? Achampo will also learn a bit from Chalobah. You get what I'm saying? And then play on that level. It helped them build momentum and be able to have that confidence that Chelsea needs from them. And also, McGee, also, we know the status of McGee. He's been struggling. But how many of our attackers, our striking department has been really good? You get what I'm saying? Pedro Neto, not Pedro Neto, João Pedro, and also Delap. The 2 of them hasn't really hit the ground running like we expected them to do. So definitely someone from the bench, which is McGee, come in and see what he can do. Giving him the chance. His press is also always present on the pitch. So maybe we can use him and get something out of him. If things doesn't go on well, I know the bench is there. Definitely players can come up from the bench and change things up. But yeah, Estêvão Williams, are you telling me he doesn't need game time today? Estêvão Williams, we even wanted him to start our last game, but unfortunately we didn't. We saw him coming from the bench. So yeah, they're managing the players very well. So thank you very much, my good friend. I hope you understand my explanation here. And I understand if you don't agree with me, perfect, that's fine. But then I try to explain to you on why we think that certain changes has to be made.
They don't have to agree so long as they understand the potential reasoning, if that makes sense.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, Kopama, I'll check that. I'll check that here in a second while Stephen is taking us through.
I think I already know what tweet it is.
It is. But if you can share so I can see, I don't have to go to X. All right. So Rich Moneymaker, long time no see. Big up to you, Rich Moneymaker. Big up to you. They said there have been a big meeting today saying that we might sign few experienced players, but they after they have to they have to be fit. They have to fit the profile with Stanley. Sorry guys, I think it did not come out well, but I get what Rich Moneymaker is saying. Big up to you, Rich Moneymaker. Make a long time no see. But Copa Master, the owners are looking at the other managers. From Rich Moneymaker, I know you got your sources. My sources are telling me that there wouldn't be much business done in the January transfer window. So I'm not really sure which window you're referring to. Is it going to be the January transfer window or the summer transfer window? If you say summer transfer window, I can agree with you. But if you say January transfer window, to me, there won't be much business done in the January transfer window. The business that will be done is shifting some of these players out of the door instead of bringing some in, and work with the squad that they have, and then review the squad in the summer and see what we can add and what we can get rid of in the summer. So from my sources, that is what they are telling me.
The Max tweet, just quickly, is that it's as close to as business as usual as can be for Maresca and Chelsea ahead of tonight. Maresca wants to be left alone to work and not constantly questioned or nagged when things go wrong. Chelsea, though, view debriefs, positive or negative, as part of their collaborative approach. Unclear if differences can be resolved ahead of the summer, but they have spoken. Chelsea higher-ups appreciate De Zerbi, Rossignol, Howe, Iraola and Glasner. Perhaps key, some core players fully behind Maresca and do not want more change.
I've also heard something from somewhere. I know we said
we're
going to.
You know who Max is, right? You know who he is.
No, sir.
CFC Piss.
Oh, him. Okay. Well, that's his real name, Max.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know that, but Cole Palmer knows.
I think we've spoken about it before, but maybe you forgot because it was probably a while ago.
Yeah. All right, Steven.
Mm-hmm.
I was saying that before today's stream. I had somewhere where someone was saying that Enzo Maresca is being there's some kind of interference in his selection because certain players, he's been told to use certain players so they can be able to get minutes and be able to sell them for profit. Where do you stand on that?
I'm not sure on reliability of that. I find that hard to believe. But yeah, I think what we do need to point out is there's a lot of people speculating about what he means, what he meant over like the weekend and stuff like that. And I think it's quite simple. He's not talking about the project because, to use the example I gave to you when we were talking about it, right?
Yeah.
The reason I don't see it being about the model is because remember after Leeds, I think it was the conference for that weekend's game, which would have been the Friday, so a couple of days after the game, yeah? And he was saying, whenever we win, people don't talk about experience. Whenever we lose, people talk about experience. Who was our most experienced player on the pitch against Leeds? And that was Tosin, yeah? And we don't need to go back into that whole game and Tosin's performance and this, that, and the other, because we all know what happened in that game, right? So it's not that. I think it's more of he asked over the summer, he requested over the summer, we need a centre-back. We need a centre-back. We need a centre-back. Colwell gets injured, obviously still requesting for a centre-back, yeah? Has this man not done enough for this club to actually back him at this point? He's coming. The recruitment's still poor, yeah? Every manager the recruitment's been poor for, yeah? I'll give the exception of the first summer because that was Bowley doing the recruitment, like signing the players, and he was doing that under the guidance of agents because there was no sporting directors. And we only know those deals in hindsight are bad, but at the time they looked like at the very worst solid deals that could build a foundation, right? We spoke about this the other day when we were saying where are the issues at the club. So just sort of briefly touching on that there. But outside of that, every window since then, when we've had the sporting directors, the recruitment for the most part has been poor. Okay, Estêvão looks like he's got to be a hit.
All right, so whilst we're doing that, what did I do? Okay, Steven's a little busy here. All right, like I said, we discussed that. Let me know when you're ready, Steven. We discussed that, and also there's a bit a tweet here coming from I think the update on the FIFA World Cup. If you're also interested in that, I want to share that with you. Athletic have reported that FIFA, amid an uproar over 2026 World Cup ticket price, has tweeted 8 pricing categories and will offer around 1,000 tickets per game for $60 to support supporters of the 2 participating teams. FIFA announced the new supporters entry tier on Tuesday as fans continue to fume over what football supporters Europe called extortionate prizes, which is so high. The prices initially revealed in October and subsequent raised are by far the highest in the World Cup history. So yeah, there's been an update on it. That's FIFA.
Yeah, that came out not long after we went live.
Exactly. So yeah, there's been an update. FIFA will be giving out 1,000 tickets per game for $60 to supporters of the two participating teams.
That's ridiculously low, by the way. As in, the amount of tickets at that price is ridiculously low. But we can get into this on another show properly and talk about the issues with it if you want.
I mean, whilst we were talking, so as soon as the interruption came in, I was like, let me put something in to cover up.
Yeah.
Whilst
no, fair enough. I'm saying we can expand on it more in like another show. We could talk about stuff related to World Cup, stuff like that.
Big up to you, Mr. Willie. Is it Mr. Willie, right? Mr. Willie or Will? Mr. Will says that there is quite
Whale.
kind of Will, right? There is
Whale, like the animal.
Oh, Mr. Will. Okay, Will 77. Big up to you, man. Nice to see you on our show today. Says there is quite kind of beauty that doesn't ask for attention. I just hold the room. That's you. All right, effortless, grounded, and rare. I don't understand this, but I kind of like the comment. Like it, man. Thank you very much for joining our show today. But big up to you. Let me know if you're a football fan, and if you're football fans, who do you support? Do you like the English League, the Bundesliga, the Spanish League? Let me know what your team is like. All right, Steven, let's get it going. Thank you very much for jumping on the show today. Guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. The subscription, the likes will go a long way. Please, the likes will go a long way. Drop a like on the video. It helps a lot. Thank you very much. Good. Go ahead, Steven.
Yeah. Where was we, sorry?
You were discussing something before the door opened.
I can't remember. Probably come back to me.
And you were talking about Enzo. We were talking about Enzo Maresca on what he really said, what he meant. People.
Right, yeah. I don't think it wouldn't have been about the project because his comments relating to Tosin. I think it's more about the feeling that he's not getting backed, if that makes sense. Whether that be transfer market or have a couple of bad results. Have a couple bad results, and maybe he feels like they're putting a lot of pressure on him just for a couple bad results and stuff like that. But yeah, it's got to be interesting because, and I think I said this in the message to you, right, or in our like little group and whatnot. I've said it to a few people. What's got to be interesting now is you had sections of the fan base, right? You had, in terms of if we take the ownership part out of it, you had the sections that were for Maresca, you had the sections that were against Maresca, yeah? You had the sections that were against the sporting directors. I don't think anyone really is for the sporting directors, yeah? And then you had the ones that were against both, right? What this whole thing has caused with how Maresca's gone about it and doubling down on it, saying, look, I can speak this language, this language, this language. I said what I said, it's done, yeah? He's got more people on his side now. Also, convenient how the stream for the press conference cut out twice, and one of those was right as he was asked about, have you spoken to the higher-ups since your comments? Coincidence. And then people, I don't know if Chelsea have officially put it out, but people saying technical difficulties, all that. No. The timing's too much of a coincidence. What, it randomly cuts out as he's asked about, has he spoken to the higher-ups? And then it cut out towards the end as well, I think, for the last question. But that's too much of a coincidence. And what I will say is you've gone from having people who were against Maresca to more people are like backing him now, because some people's thing with him was, oh, he's a yes man, he's this, he's that. And he's come out and gone, well, actually, this. And now everyone's going, okay, I back him. And it's got to be interesting because around about this time last season, Chelsea played Southampton away at St. Mary's, yeah? And that was when you heard the chants for the first time of, we've got our Chelsea back, and you heard the Enzo Maresca chant and stuff like that, yeah? It's got to be interesting tonight. I think we could be hearing chants for Enzo Maresca tonight. I think we could. I think that's likely to happen given the situation and how people feel about the sporting directors.
Enzo Maresca hasn't done bad at all. He's been, I said, to be honest with you, he's managed these boys, these inexperienced players very well from beginning. But big up to my friend here watching this live from Mexico. Oh, big up to you, my brother, watching this live from Mexico. It says, from Mexico, Chelsea must win no matter how. Big up to you. Let us know exactly which part of Mexico you are watching us from. Excuse me. Which part of Mexico you're watching us from. Let me know. Cockney said, big up to Cockney, Malay Cockney, and friend. Everyone, big up to everyone. Big up to Cockney. He said, big up to you, Neil. Long time no see, Cockney. Hope you're keeping well, brother. He says, hit the like, guys. Hit the like. Hit the like. Hit the like, guys. Cockney said, hit the like. You got to hit it. All right. Rich Moneymaker said, yes, there is tactically same cameras. Technically some
cameras off when he was interviewed. Yeah, all I'm saying is, let's be honest, the club cut those cameras. They cut the stream for that question and then brought it back. It's too convenient.
If you guys can watch most of them when the press conference going on, they'll tell you everyone has to all the media has to turn the camera off for a different section of interview.
But this was in the middle of it. This was in the middle. And then it happened again for the last question of the media portion.
But why would they cut it off?
So the first time they cut it off was, I think Simon Johnson from The Athletic asked the question of how have you spoken to like sporting directors or ownership and stuff like that, and it cut out then. So I think it's a bit obvious what's happening, right? Mm-hmm. I think it's a bit too obvious. But yeah, I think there's got to be a lot of support shown for Enzo Maresca tonight. At least that's what I'm anticipating based on how this is playing out, shall we say.
All right. My friend said he is from the north of Mexico. Its name is Coahuila.
It says how you pronounce it.
Yeah, it says you pronounce it, and it's pronounced like Coahuila.
Coahuila?
Yeah, Coahuila. Yeah, Coahuila.
I'm poor at pronunciations, even when it's broken down.
I'm not really far. You know, I'm not really far from the Mexico border. I'm not really far from it. So yeah, thank you very much, my friend. Nice to have you on the show. And Mexico, we come in the World Cup next year. We'll be in the Mexico, around Canada, and here in America. We'll definitely see where we can go, either Mexico or Canada. I'm weighing my options where I'm going to visit. I've been told he does a lot of credit in the bank from Rich Moneymaker. That's what Rich Moneymaker is saying. He says that they are concerned about the Strasbourg coach. Absolutely, he's also complaining. He's also have the similar issue.
There's a pattern emerging, shall we say?
Yeah. Because he's also complaining. I always can't say his name right. Is it Leo Racina? Leo Racina is the name. He's also complaining. Enzo Maresca is complaining. So is it just a coincidence that both employers of Blue Coal are complaining about the standard of work or maybe the facilities that they're working with? Is it coincidence?
It's not facilities that are the issue. It's recruitment and stuff, isn't it?
No, I'm just saying that the things that they're working with. I'm talking about the players. That's why I refer to the players as facilities, like the players they're working with. So is it coincidence? One manager also working with, even his kids are even way younger and even more inexperienced than our boys are.
Have like the youngest team across Europe's top 5 leagues on average age, if I'm not mistaken.
There you go.
And Chelsea have second or third.
What we do is when we bring the players in, we shuffled the west of what we have, and then we drop them on the land of France. That is Strasbourg. We give them to them for him to use. That's what we're doing here. Those that are not good in the Premier League, and we'll give them to them to be able to play in the French League. So imagine what he's also dealing with. So it's a big problem.
Do you know what else, Nee?
Yeah. Just
quickly as well, yeah? I want to point out, yes, Chelsea had restrictions in the summer, and yes, they're going to have restrictions next summer because of the whole thing with UEFA, right? What I want to point out is, why did you not get the manager a centre-back when he's asked for a centre-back, yeah? For this season, instead, you waited and done a pre-agreement for next summer for Emmanuel Mega from Strasbourg. Improve the team for this season. Forget next season. improve the team for this season, that's priority. Yeah. It's different if you're doing deals for what's that centre back's name? That Denner guy. Yeah, that's different. He's not coming in for a year, 2 years. That's different. He's a young player, stuff like that. Yeah. So that was never going to impact this season and stuff like that. You needed a centre back. Then Colwell got injured. Yeah, because Fofana's always been injured, but Maresca's managing him now to hopefully avoid injuries like what he's done with Reece James. Yeah. Is in he'll play him once a week until he's ready, play twice a week or 3 times a week and stuff like that. So he's done a great job managing Reece. He's trying to do it with Fofana. Yeah. But Fofana historically has a bad injury record and wasn't ready at the start of the season. Colwell then got injured before the start of the season. Yeah. Buddy Shield then got injured as well. Yeah. So you're down to only a couple of centre-backs. Chalobah also got suspended at one point as well. I think that was whilst Fofana had the concussion, wasn't it? Because Jorgensen punched him in the head. Absolute genius. So, again, you're down to like 2-3 centre-backs. But, Nani, Maresca was wrong. We didn't need a centre-back at all, did we?
We do. We do.
No, that's my point. I'm being sarcastic.
Yeah, no.
My point is, I was like, oh, no, sporting directors got it right. No, they didn't. But the lineup either be out in 1 minute or 16 minutes. I don't know what it is for Carabao Cup.
So I didn't do much with the lineup that you gave me. So guys, we have the lineup on the screen right now.
Well,
so,
no.
If you have any concern regarding our predicted lineup, we have a predicted lineup on the screen. So if by any chance you want to react to that predicted lineup, or if you personally have your own lineup you want to share with us, drop it in the comment section below, and we'll look through it and see, compare yours to ours that we have on the screen and why you have that and why we have this. But very, very interesting, my friend. It'll be easy if the name is a bit shorter, so I can pronounce your name.
Is it okay if we say Marquez Martinez because I don't understand the first bit? Let us know, please.
Is it like Benito?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The first bit I don't get, but then I can't like differentiate.
Right,
but then there's Marquez Martinez.
Benito. Yeah, Benito. Or Marquez. Benito, whatever Marquez, same thing. Hopefully you don't butcher me. You don't get upset with me by butchering your name. I try. And also Marquez, please. Type in lowercase. It doesn't work well for YouTube. Type in a lowercase, okay? Bring the capital letters down and make it lowercase. It's easy to read it that way. It says you're gonna be welcome. It's gonna be a hard one. Our national team is not having the best players right now, but we're gonna give it our best, at least, I guess. Everyone is going through a series of players, international players. You know, some my country, same thing. I got a lot of countries that I'm supporting. Yeah, I'm supporting the American national team and the Ghana national team, and also the Great Britain, the 3 Lions in this World Cup. But then whoever I go and watch when I get a chance, I'll just go and watch. I love football. So yeah, thank you very much.
It's about to come out. Sorry, on the side note, because the Cardiff one's out.
Steven, check if it's back. The lineup is out because
that's what I'm saying. The Cardiff one is out, so the Chelsea one should be out shortly.
Okay, it says we need one experienced centre back and one deadly striker.
Whoa, he's made 11 changes.
Yeah, it says Cornelius from Ghana. Big up to G8. G8 representing here. Big up to G8. We have a friend from Ghana this representing live. Big up to you and all our Ghana. How are Ghanaian fans? How are you guys waiting, or how are you guys going to handle this World Cup situation with the lights of the discussions here? We want Callum Hudson-Odoi. We don't want him. We want Edin Ketia. We don't want him. Do you think that this squad that you Ghanaians have will be able to do much in the in the World Cup? I don't think so. You guys need Callum Hudson-Odoi. We have to put emotions aside. We have to put our feelings aside and look at the bigger picture. Few years ago, I watched Laia Kingston, who at that time helped Ghana qualify for the 2026 2006 World Cup or something like that. He qualified, he helped the team, but then could not make it to the World Cup. No one said anything. There were a few talking points in the town at that time, but then we let it go. Not everyone that has helped the team qualify to the World Cup definitely have to book his ticket to play in that competition. We need quality over quantity. The country needs quality over quantity to play in that World Cup. So we have to think twice whether we want those kids. They're not kids. They're playing the highest level. Callum Hudson-Odoi have won the Champions League. Eddie Nketiah, I don't know what he's won, but maybe FA Cup one way or the other. He's won FA Cup, with Crystal Palace. So those players have played the highest level and they have a lot of experience to help this Ghanaian national team. Let's put our egos and emotions aside and beef up the squad. Eddie Nketiah will be better than Inaki Williams, who don't do nothing. Just run around. He doesn't do nothing for the national. He doesn't score goals. Eddie Nketiah will be much better than Inaki Williams. And I suppose that you guys have to lay your egos down and call that player. Those two players. Thank you. That's what I'll say on it. But yeah.
I have changed that to the actual lineup, but I'm gonna move over to like the graphic because the graphics now up.
Okay. You do that, and if you wanna discuss it, I'm willing to hear that. So we need our experienced center back, and then I think I read that one. Thank you very much. Sorry. No, you don't have to be sorry, brother. You don't have to be sorry, Benito. You don't have to be sorry. Or you don't have to be sorry. I'm just trying to let you know it's more easier to read it when it's lowercase than the uppercase. Rich Moneymaker said no VAR in today's game.
There's no VAR.
Yeah, until they get to the semifinals.
Correct.
Yeah, no VAR tonight. Absolutely. Big up to you. Is it Cornelius?
Am I right to change the layout?
The name, I think the name was a bit longer, isn't it?
No, I'm saying, am I right to change the layout?
Yeah. Go for it, sir. Go for it.
I'm trying to find one that has, what's this one? Will that work? No.
Yeah, that's all right. That'll work.
All right.
Okay, let's use it for now until then later we can change it.
I was just thinking because then you can see the graphic of the lineup on both screens. So if you're watching on Shorts, you can see it quite clearly as well. Well, should be able to. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Oh, and maybe let me explain this to my brother here, Colinius. I'm not from England. I'm a Ghanaian myself, and I'm in America. Just to let you know, I'm not from England. I'm a Ghanaian, 100% Ghanaian. Let me tell you, if you want to beat England like Kakai, absolutely, I don't mind if you beat England. If Ghana beat England, but I'll tell you, you got to get your gangs and everything going very well. England has a lot of experienced players, top gangs players. You know, they have a lot of players, but yeah. Colinius, Aquaba. I hope everything is going on for you. Aquaba to my platform over here. It says that we will beat England simple. And I know you can. If Senegal did it at Wembley. We've been there when Wembley before. We drew that game. To
yeah, but that was what, like 12, 13 years ago?
Yeah, 13. It's a long time ago, but I should tell you what I'm trying to tell you is the nation. You're playing a football nation. Football nation. Senegal is just a football nation. Cameroon is a football nation. If you're playing a team that is really not a football nation, it's not really recognized in any of the continents very well, then yeah, England can have a way. But when England meet a team that has more quality, they end up, I don't know, they fumble. Should I use the right word? When they meet teams that have so much quality, they fumble. But I hope that I don't know if it's going to go England's way in the upcoming World Cup. All the time they look favorite, but then they disappoint. I don't know. But yeah, Richmond Mega said I am shocked we are using Jogging Saints, so he better have a good game. Hey, let me change the rest of you. Go for it. Let me change this. Why?
Yeah, so what I was going to say is we only got 4 wrong out of this. We didn't have more so me. We didn't manage to have time to get your thoughts on it. I was about us, and then the lineup came out. I thought we had a bit more time, but I didn't have Jorgensen. I didn't have Tosin. Didn't have George. Didn't have Gittins. The other 7 were all correct.
And if I should go on your predicted lineup that you put up, I was definitely never going to have Jorgensen in goal post. I wasn't ever thinking of Jorgensen due to his, his crying about getting game time. Else, he wants to make it to the Danish national team and all that. So definitely, I wasn't thinking of having him in there. But you should consider him also as part of the team. Champon, yeah, I had it in mind. Tosin, I never had Tosin in mind either. Badishile, I never had him in mind either. Jared Hato, absolutely, I had him in mind because Cucurella is absent, so he lifts us. We've been left up with Jared Hato. Caicedo, never do I think Caicedo. Oh, yeah, Caicedo, yeah. Pretending, yeah. Caicedo and Andrey Santos yesterday, yeah, absolutely. Tyrique George, I was thinking of George. Benanote also, and Jamie Gittins, absolutely, and McGee. So we had I had this in mind.
I had Estêvão instead of George. I had Garnacho instead of Gittins. Had Chalobah instead of Tosin, and Sanchez instead of Jorgensen. I mean, to be fair, didn't do too bad because you don't expect to see 11 changes. We've talked about. Remember, before we started the stream, I talked about wholesale changes. Will this distract the chemistry? Because anytime we go for 8 changes, 9 changes, the first half become very horrible to watch. It becomes very sickening to watch that kind of a football. Until second half, we bring in some experience from the bench before we start playing better football. Cardiff, people have to remember, Cardiff are playing very good football. Mario Hutchison has been scoring for them consistently. Amari Hutchinson?
No, Mario Hutchison. What's his name? These are players that we sold to them.
We haven't sold one to them. We've sent Kellyman on loan to them.
Kellyman. Yeah, sorry. Kellyman. Yeah.
Kellyman's only scored 2 goals in 17 games this season.
I think he scored two goals consistently, isn't it?
No, he scored 2 total goals in 17 games.
Okay.
In all competitions.
How do we? But Cardiff is doing very well, Steven. They're doing well.
Let me get back to you on that.
All right, my brother here said we don't need Odoi at the moment. In fact, watch out for Ghana.
Cardiff in League One, by the way.
League One.
I forgot completely that they were in League One. They're top of League One.
Yeah, so they're doing very well in League One. Although they're not in Championship.
Yeah, but League One.
Steven, they have chemistry. What didn't you watch a League One team, a non-league, or was it a non-league or League One team beat Manchester United in the Carabao Cup?
League 2, Grimsby.
Grimsby Town beat Manchester United.
What's funny to me is I think it was about a week later Barnet then beat Grimsby.
That's something when you can look. Football is not about the stars you're playing with. It's about team chemistry. And I know when you have a team chemistry, everyone know what they're doing. Because our last game, can you imagine that Gusto was giving passes without looking? Gusto was giving passes. He was distributing passes without looking at who he was giving the passes to. But it went straight to the players. I saw him give too many passes to the wingers, where he was.
You're about the weekend.
Yeah, the weekend against Everton. Gusto was giving passes without looking.
His pass that ended up leading to the Cole Palmer goal.
Yeah.
If you watch it again, he's looking to pass to Palmer, and Palmer's going, no, pass there. Because Palmer knew, you pass there, I can make a run, and they slip it through, and I'm in. So Palmer literally says, no, pass it there. And then Palmer made the run for the second ball to get played through to him. And then you see Cucurella celebrating as Palmer runs in.
He was already celebrating before the goal went in. because he
He
knew.
was celebrating as Palmer literally crosses into the box, like steps into the box. You see him like this.
But he knew Palmer's not going to miss.
He knows 9 times out of 10 Palmer's scoring or at least getting an assist.
And I even told you, as soon as they took Palmer out, what did I do? I posted my video because I knew there was not going to be any more goals.
But you know, the other thing I said, I said to the people that sit next to me at Chelsea, and I know this is mainly about tonight, but just on a side note, because you were on about Gusto and I had to bring up that whole pass situation, Yeah. I said to the people that sit next to me, Palmer's been back for what, 2 games? So the other day was like his 3rd game back, I think. It was his 2nd or 3rd game back. And I said to him, I said, Palmer's rusty because he's only just coming back. But you give, like, if he gets a goal or an assist, all of a sudden, that's gone out the window. And it's exactly what happened. He got the goal and then it's just flowing. Everything was flowing smooth.
Gusto performance in that game was just unbelievable. At one point in the game, he was commanding the ball, Stephen. He was calling for the ball like a midfielder. He was playing as a 10. He was playing like a 10, not as a 10. He was playing like a 10 in that game. He was commanding, like, give me the ball. He was distributing passes, and he was never static. He was never standing in one place. Gusto was moving around to empty spaces, receiving the ball and distributing the ball, giving passes without even looking at it. I was like, what kind of Gusto is it? Is it a hybrid Gusto? Is it Gusto made of infected wingback or infected defensive midfielder and a 10 together, 3, like a 3 hybrid? I don't even know what Gusto was made of that game. I don't even know. But big up to Gusto, man. He actually played very, very well. Steven, we actually got 4 minutes to go before our watch along. We come back to our watch along. Let's go for the predicted scoreline. Let's go for the predicted scoreline. Guys watching live, the 12 of you watching us live on the stream, we got this stream going to the short and also the YouTube vertical. We're streaming vertically and the horizontal at the same time. So wherever you're watching us from, it's the same stream. It's the same YouTube stream, the same platform. So don't forget to drop a like on the video and also subscribe if it's the first time watching us here. We want to take our predicted score line. We literally have 3 more minutes to go before we can start the second stream. So the lineup is also out. Let me know 11 changes. Let me know what you guys make of Enzo Maresca wholesale changes to tonight's game. A big up to Reach Moneymaker and DJ Saab.
That like button.
DJ Saab in the building. Big up to DJ Saab and Reach Moneymaker. DJ Saab said, big up me and Steven. Big up to you, DJ. I hope you are keeping very, very well. Hey, guys, a long time. I haven't seen you guys on YouTube in a long time. How are you? Nottingham Forest is doing great job under Sean Dyche. I'm really impressed. Go for it. Todd, we've been here. We've been in and out. I understand that is true, but we've been here. I think it was 2 days ago. Was it Saturday? Saturday, I was here or something like that. I was here, Todd.
Saturday was game day, so yeah.
Yeah, game day. I was here, Todd. I was right here. Big up to DJ Swab. DJ Swab is watching us from the short version. I can tell his comment is coming from the short. It says, where is Estêvão? Estêvão, DJ. We have Estêvão in our starting lineup. But unfortunately, when Enzo Maresca made all those changes, I don't know why he's not there. I don't know.
No, so I think if I remember rightly, someone said to me the other day that he wasn't pictured in training. So maybe he's ill or picked up a knock or something.
Oh, yeah, could be true. Could be true.
Well, I mean, we'll find out soon because he'll be doing his pre-match interview. You know, when they say, like, what's the reason for this and blah, 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 you know, before kickoff and all that. So should find out.
All right, Steven, DJ, give me your score line, your score prediction. Sorry, your score prediction, DJ. Steven G, what's your score prediction? What are you going for?
A close Chelsea win, mostly due to the amount of changes we've made. And I just want to put this disclaimer out there. If Chelsea start slow, please do not panic or be surprised. It is expected because the amount of changes made. This time we've made a full 11 changes. So,
guys, please.
I just want to put that out there.
Definitely you're gonna experience that. I'm telling the truth. The truth is the first half is gonna be a little bit sickening to watch, but second half there will be lots of few changes will come in. But every game, the first 15 minutes is two teams assessing each other, trying to get the chemistry going in every game. The first that's why sometimes people can score
especially
any goals
when you haven't played that team in a while as well, because obviously they're League One now.
Exactly. Free thinker. Thank you very much. He says he just subscribed. Big up to you. Welcome to the family.
Big up.
Big up to you. Yeah, big up to free thinker. And I'll tell you this, guys. I have something that I'll let the cat out of the basket. I'll let the cat out of the basket. I'll tell you the truth. You know what? I'm creating a series theme, but I won't tell you everything. A series that I'm going to put up every week, and it's going to be for only members of this platform. The reason why I don't make so much noise about membership is I don't have much to offer my members, those that will go in for the membership, prize and all that stuff. I don't have much, but I have some episode things coming up that I'm going to create related to football. And when that episode is done, I will be releasing one episode every week, about maybe 3 minutes episode of a video that I will be giving out to all my members to watch. Members watch that for 2 weeks before that episode go live, or maybe it become public for the subscribers to watch. So when the time is up, I'll make noise about it. So you guys, those that will like to join a membership scheme, will get it and be able to watch those episodes. It's gonna be nice. It's related to football. So that's what we're working on at this moment. But big up to you. Thank you very much also for subscribing. I think DJ Santos, I think this is why the directors are not happy with Enzo Maresca. He had the fallout with Estêvão. No, DJ. I don't think he has the fallout with Estêvão. I don't think that's
apparently he wasn't pictured in training, so could be deal or something.
Because we have him starting on our predicted lineup. We have him in. But since Steven said someone make a report that he wasn't pictured in training, it means that either he's ill or there's something wrong with him and he has to be managed. So that's why he's not part of this lineup. So DJ, I don't think that's the reason why. Big up to Mo. Mo said this lineup is crazy. It looks like a man trying to get sacked. you will think that. Look, I'll also say this. This is boldness of a man. Let's put it that way. This should tell you this man knows what he's doing, and he's that bold to put up this lineup. Although what has gone on throughout the week with the Everton game and what he said in the press conference, and so many questions that was being asked, in the press conference prior to today's game, is able to have that those balls and put up this lineup. Excuse me, that's I wouldn't say, because I didn't really specify what kind of balls I'm saying. But if you know,
we're talking about football. What every time you say ball, it's a problem now?
Yeah, he has that soccer balls to put out this lineup. Meaning he knows what he's doing. I'm sure definitely he'll get the win against what do you call it? Cardiff.
Do you know what else need?
Big up, Mo. Big up. Yeah, I do.
For the most part, let's put it this way. For the most part, Josh Champong, Andrey Santos, Bonanotte have looked good when they've played the season. Hato has been okay. He had a really bad game against Carabao, hasn't played since. So it's a bounce back game for him, his first chance to get minutes since. So hopefully he bounces back, has a good game. Tosin, I worry about. Badiashil's a bit shaky, but less so than Tosin. George hasn't played in a long time, so wonder how he's going to react. Guy, I always like his work rate. Feel like he can always do something. Gittins, he'll probably shine. It's a League One level opposition. We saw what he done against Wolves in the previous round. The guy can score bangers but can't score tap-ins. Remind you of a previous Chelsea forward or striker by any chance? And yeah, I don't think anything needs to be said about Moises Caicedo, so I didn't touch on that. But yeah, I think that's it for this one, right? Because we're back in half hour.
Yeah. Guys, we will be back in half an hour, so just tune in. We're just going to have fun, sit down on TV and watch the game and comment on it and see what's not going right and what is going right. My prediction is going to be a 3-0 Chelsea. 3-0 Chelsea. 3-0 Chelsea. I went for 2-0 Chelsea against Everton. And finally, what did you go? I went for 2-1. And we had 2-0, right? I went for 2-1.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Remember what you said. You said we're gonna have a 1-1. I told you no, Palmer. I don't see that. At the bridge, we have a lot of power over there, and we'll beat these guys. The guys were gonna respond very well because of the poor Champions League game. They're gonna respond very well, and that's what Chelsea does. They respond when needed. So, guys, we'll 2-1 from my brother here. Is Cornelius says 2-1 Chelsea. I'm going for a 3-0 Chelsea. And DJ, give me your political prediction scoreline. And DJ, I'm waiting for it. DJ, hurry up, DJ. We got seconds. Let's go, DJ. We're gonna be back for a second. I have to go make myself a cup of tea, sit down here, chill, and
I need
watch
to put out food as well.
Yeah. Cornelius said 2-1. Mo, what's your predicted scoreline? What's the scoreline, Mo? If you're watching us, yeah. The 16 of you watching us live on YouTube, we're streaming live. On the horizontal point, we have 14 of you, and the vertical one, we have 9 of you watching live. So, guys, if you're watching live, if you haven't subscribed, please do us a favor. DCM Sports, Neil Zion is the host, and alongside my tag along, see man over here, he's my co-pilot. If I'm not here, you're gonna see him hosting the show. Yeah, and if I'm not here, he is my right-hand man. He will host the show for you guys. Stephen G. His name is Stephen G. Yeah, true, proper chills. There's no home game that this man will miss. Even the women's game, he will not miss. He is
At Stamford Bridge.
At Stamford Bridge, yeah. When you cut his skin, he doesn't bleed red. He bleeds blue. Absolutely, I've seen it. I've seen the blood coming out from oozing out of his hands before. He bleeds blue. So I'm giving you the graphic of that man over there. He's really proper chills. So yes, what's Mo saying? Mo said, nah, I'm gonna say if I speak, I will be in trouble. All right. Jose Mourinho's phrase, and I understand it. I have big balls though. I have big balls. Yeah, I have
crazy sentence.
I have big balls. One golf ball, and then the other one probably soccer ball or maybe shaped that way, American football. So 2 big balls. And I'm taking those. I'm going for 3-0 Chelsea, keeping clean sheet with shaky Jorgensen and goal post. I have to trust on these center backs a little bit. Let's see. 3-0 come my way. Guys, thank you very much. Nizam, Stephen G, we're out and we'll be back in just half an hour. Adios, Leo Desperados, and
I hope.
Absolutely. Basketball. All right, hang on to hope, guys. As I always say, do not do anything that I wouldn't do if you know me. I wouldn't do certain things. Stay cool, enjoy yourself, and I'll see you in a few minutes' time. Bye for now.
You are a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. You are a winner, feel no pain. You are a winner, feel no pain. Yeah, I woke up feeling like a champion. Every move I make, I got the stamina. Eyes on the prize, never lose sight. Grinding every day, pushing through the night. Got the fire in my soul, never back down. In the ring of life, I'm the one with the crown. Sweat and tears, yeah, I paid the cost. Every battle fought, I'm never lost. Hit the floor, feel winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. Every challenge met, every goal in sight. In the gym, on the grind, it's a warrior's fight. From the bottom to the top, yeah, I've been there. With the heart of a lion, I face the dare. No